Hi guys, I'm about to go and I'm gonna take you with me to speak a little bit about the difference between a tuner and a piano technician. So let's go. Okay, so the difference between a tuner and the piano technician is the fact that the tuner only tunes the piano. Basically, it makes it sound good again, like it's supposed to sound. And the technician, the piano technician, can usually do both. What do I mean by both? Because I didn't explain to you exactly what the piano technician does. The piano technician is a person that can take away your piano piece by piece, just dismantle it, and just put it back together. So, a piano technician is capable not only of building a piano in a factory, like people that are hired to do that in factories, but they can also help you privately if they have their own showroom, their own place where they do such things. If they don't work necessarily for a factory and they work privately, like Benjamin, Benjamin Diacono, the one I collaborate with for Mariano Global. And a piano technician is the one that can look inside your piano, tell you if you have to change something, maybe a chord, maybe one of the keyboards, maybe, I don't know, a screw, something. It can tell you if you need to apply Vaseline on some of the parts of your piano, so they don't go like a squeaky door. Yes, Vaseline on the piano, that's a thing, but not any type of Vaseline, and you have to be very careful. You don't do it yourself. That's a don't do it yourself kind of thing. You call your piano technician for that. While a tuner tunes your piano. What does that mean? When your piano starts to sound a little bit off, and you feel like something is not right. Do doesn't sound like do, re doesn't sound like re, and so on. You can tell as a musician. Those are things that you can tell. And just a second, I'm getting a phone call. I apologize. I had to take a phone call. I could not miss that phone call. It was important. Okay, so where were we? We were talking about the tuner. When it comes to the tuner is there to adjust the sound of your piano. Usually, what happens when a piano needs tuning? When a piano needs tuning, it's usually the moment where it starts to sound off. Every single note, or almost every single note, starts to sound like the note underneath it. So let me give you an example. If you have central do and you need a tuning, maybe central do will start sounding like C. I'm talking about central do and natural central do and natural C. So that's one of the ways that you can tell that something is wrong. Of course, to be able to realize stuff like this, you have to have some exercise when it comes to music, and you have to have a good ear. That unfortunately, this is not the type of musical ear that you're born with. Yes, you should have a musical ear. You should be born with one to be able to train it like this, but it needs to be trained. Even for the people that have a musical ear, you still need to train it in order to realize such things. So when the musician realizes that its piano needs tuning, it will call the tuner. And usually the sounds that have fallen with, let's say, a semitone, maybe less, hopefully less, as bigger the quality of the piano, less will be the downfall of the sound, every single tuning. That's what the tuner does. Nowadays, we have gadgets that help us do that. It's not that hard to be a tuner nowadays. It's not such a complicated job like it used to be. It used to be very, very hard to do that. Now it's a little bit easier. You still need a musician doing that, but it's a lot easier in the trained ear. So yeah, that's a tuner. When it comes to a piano technician, as I was telling you a little bit earlier, that is a little bit more intricate and complicated, because we are not just talking about tuning the piano. We are talking about a hospital for the piano. The technician is a doctor. It's a doctor of pianos. He can change anything inside the piano. He can take out and put back in any single piece of the piano. And you shouldn't feel afraid. You should never feel afraid or self-conscious because your piano technician took something out, a piece of your piano out of it. He should be able to not only put it back, but make it better when it's back. There's a difference between the two. Now, a very good one, as I think I told you at the beginning of the video, is the person that can do both. If someone is already a tuner, he can become a piano technician as well. Usually, boys have jobs like this. Piano players that are really fascinated by the construction of a piano, and they become piano technicians. Yes, you have to be a piano player in order to do that, and yes, you have to be a musician. I have a great respect for people that do this, that are in this line of job, because I feel like having this job, being a piano player, it's a hard one. I mean, I'm not saying it because it's my job, because I studied it. I'm saying it because I truly believe it. It's not easy. It's the type of work that, like, when you meet someone that does that, you know that that person did not have a childhood, and that's sad. And for you to have done that, to have had that upbringing, and then go further on and study even more, to become a piano technician, learn even more, to become this elevated sort of piano player, because that's how I see them. I feel like they deserve all of our respect and our appreciation as musicians and as fellow piano players. So yeah, they have all my respect. I am very proud to be working with two of them. I work with Benjamin, who is amazing. I've never ever met a piano technician like him. This person knows how to do absolutely anything on a piano. He can literally build one from scratch and put it back, dismantle one and put it back from scratch, back together. He has an interesting life story, and that's why he knows how to do some stuff like this. He does it with passion and with lots of love, and all the respect to him for that. And also Eduardo Sante, who is one of my collaborators here in Abu Dhabi, and he's a very sweet person. He's not a piano technician, he's a piano tuner, but he's very passionate about it, and he would love to learn. Actually, one of the things that he would like to do is talk to Benjamin more, because he has a great deal of respect for Benjamin, for what he does. So yeah, I do surround myself with people that are better than myself. I think it's very important when it comes to our job to realize what are our minuses. And when you realize where you lack in talent, in strength, however you want to call it, you shouldn't go envying other people. No, no, no. That's not the solution. The solution is work harder, try and learn for yourself what you don't know, or even better, if you can, surround yourself by people who represent those minuses. Work with them. Every single one of my collaborators or mentors are one of my minuses. They make me richer in that way. They make me whole as a musician. I don't know how to do that? No worries. Benjamin does. Benjamin doesn't know how to do something? No worries. I do. And so on. You know what I mean? So I think that's a very important mentality to have when working with people and having your own business. Yeah, I hope that I covered most of the characteristics of a piano technician versus a piano tuner, and also the person that encompasses both of those qualities. And if you have any more questions, please do let me know. I am glad to answer them anytime.